everyone, welcome back to Life Cues. Yes, I'm still here. I'm going to finish 52 weeks. I'm sure they'll be well into 2019, seeing as I started January of 2018, but it's only February 5th, so I'm going to still do it. So we are on about week 30-something, I'm not even sure, but I had forgotten, last time when I did my page last month, I started the month off with, what did I do here? Hang on. It was this one about friends, and I typically start the year off with what word I chose. Every year, I'm going to paint while I'm gabbing. I'm using these Golden Fluid acrylics. They cost more, but apparently they have much better colors. So I just bought 3 little ones because I want to try them out just to see if they really are that much nicer than Liquitex paints. So let me make sure I get so they're brand new. So anyway, every year I pick a word that I want to focus on for the year. I've been doing this for about 10, 11 years. So my word for this year that I chose was unstoppable. I just want to be unstoppable, no matter what may get in my way. I know there's days that I will have to rest and pause and take a break, but that doesn't mean I have to quit anything in life. So let's try this red. It's cadmium red is the proper way to say it. I don't think you need a lot of these paints. Just need paint, right? There we go. So that's what I want to do my page on. So I'm going to start with this cadmium red background. And I just want, this brush was pretty wet. But yeah, it is much richer. And even though it was a little bit diluted, the paint is still, look at this red. Wowzers, this is pretty. And again, your art journal page is a wonderful place to do exactly this. Try out new paints, try out new techniques that you're kind of scared to, or not scared to try out on other mediums. Now, I want to do some stamping on this, and I wanted to use my white ink pad. I hope it's in the house because it is minus 37 here. And minus 37 equates to, oh, I do, yes, 34.6 Fahrenheit, below zero. So as close as it gets to 40 below zero, when it's 40 below zero, it's 40 below zero Celsius and 40 below zero Fahrenheit. They equate out. Don't ask me how that works, but that's what happens. So I'm going to dry this paint and I'll be back. So I have some Prima cling stamps here. This one is called Bloom. I'm not sure what the name of them, if they were all Bloom. But anyway, there's 3 as you can see. And I'm going to just use white Stampin' Up! Craft ink. Craft ink is a little bit thicker and it doesn't dry as fast as any of the other Stampin' Up! Inks. So I'm going to stamp them on here as my background. So look how gorgeous that is. Vibrant reds. Oh, that's so pretty. So I'm going to put this aside for a second and let it dry really well because that white doesn't dry that great. What I've got down here to keep my Richard got me a new mat. Let me show you. See the green one? And no one can destroy a mat quite like I can. So I got these on sale a long time ago, and what they are is they're supposed to be placemats for a table, and I never ever used them. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to flip them over like this and use the white side as just keeping my table clean. Thought that was a good idea. So now I'm going to use her. I don't remember her name. She's also Prima. And I'm going to use some black archival ink and just stamp her up really well. And stamp her on this white paper. I shouldn't do that because I don't want smudges on it. I just thought I would use some of my stamps and stuff that I have, you know, because why not? There. And I'm going to use a brayer to try and get even pressure. And I just brayered my finger. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good, because I'm going to be cutting it out anyway, so that's excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint and color this in with some of these, the remaining colors, and I have a whole plethora of felts. So I'll just get it colored and then we can continue on from there. So I've colored my lady in. You can see the vibrancy of those golden paints in the green and the blue. I just love them. These were just neon color watercolor crayons or watercolor pastels, whatever you want to call them. And I did her face kind of whitewashed out because I didn't want to lose the image in her face. So I just want to show you guys, these are wooden printing blocks that they use in countries like India to do the prints on fabric. So I think I'm going to use this tree because the top part of the tree has flowers on it. And I'm going to go back to that same creamy ink. And you see how I made the bottom of her dress? It's the same color brown, but I made it brown like a dress. So I'm just going to see if this will stamp. It's really different stamping with this. So there's the white. So let's just see what happens. Because they don't have the same kind of give that acrylic or rubber stamps do. They don't have any give. Oh, there. That's okay. I just wanted some kind of a print on the top there, just to look like something. Let's just finish this little part here. And then it just gave her kind of a quick little dress. And you're supposed to clean this off immediately. So I better go do that. So I've glued her down. And there's a few smudgies right there, but that's okay because it won't really, I don't know if you can even see it. Hang on. It won't matter when I'm done with my page. There, right in here, see? And then I'm just going to, right now, I just started outlining some things like the butterfly in her hair and outline her to the page and make sure she's really adhered down on the page. Okay, I've got her glued down. I used gel mat. And so now I've got some words that I want to put on the page, but before I do that, I want to kind of give them some kind of dripping effect. I'm just going to use this and get my words. And I just need some clean water and some blue paint. Be right back. Now I still want to use some of this blue, but just a little teeny. You know what? I'm going to use my Liquitex. It's almost the same color. And for all intents and purposes, once it's really diluted, it's not going to matter at all. So I'll just put a little bit on the page here. There. I really want it like to look watered down and kind of like running down so that there's drips. Do you know what I mean? So let's get this really, really watery and then just, so that's what I'm trying to do. Make it so watery And it looks like it's just dripping. Kind of like that. See? So I'll just go ahead and do that to the rest of the letter. So I've covered up my face and the dress there, and I just want to use the rest of this paint that I was using on my words, and I'm just going to try and just add some spots to the page. Just, you know, a little bit of interest to our page. And I remember saying I was going to put some yellow paint in the center of those flowers, so I am going to still, whoops, I do not want that there. Not at all. There, I can get some down here, and we'll just let this, come on, dry. And then I will come back and put it all together. There, that's enough. So I've got the spots on there, and I've got the words that I'm putting down, so I'm just going to adhere my words to my page, which I have inked around all the words as well. So I'll get them all down, and then I'll go over the whole page. So here's my page. I am strong, fierce, and brave, and the word that I chose was, this year I will be unstoppable. As I said at the beginning of the video, I'll just be unstoppable. I'll be strong, fierce. This is the big one right here, brave, because it's very easy to quit something. To say, oh, I can't do it, it's too hard, or I don't have the energy to finish my Life Cues videos. I'll get them done. I'm not going to stop. I'll be unstoppable. That's what this is. But I know when to rest. I need to listen to my body. I know when to rest. I know when to nourish my body. All of those important things that we all know. But that does not mean you have to stop. So I hope you guys like this page and a little review on these colors. Love them. This golden paint. It is so vibrant. Oh, I forgot to put my little things in there, but I'll do that before I take my picture. But this is the green gold. Look at these paints. They're just beautiful. And that blue. And it's so kind of not transparent, opaque. Is that the opposite of transparent? And the red. They're just so vibrant. So I think I'll try some more of those. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you very, very soon.